Hello. How's it going? Oh. Oh, I guess it is winter there, isn't it? Have you been outside? Is that why you're cold? Oh, I see. I don't really love the winter. Oh, okay. I knew you told me before what you did, but I didn't know if that was inside or outside. I guess it would make sense that it would probably be outside. Or probably zoom that. Hi, fish. I guess you're on the train? And how are you doing? I'm guessing you must be on your way home from work. Ah, nice. Pretty good. I just started a few minutes ago. I've only been riding for like 5 minutes. Man, my shoulders and arms are stiff. So I'm gonna try to fix this wire. It keeps rubbing on my leg. I'll hold it out of the way. We'll have too much slack. Oh yeah, because you're upside down, but you also drive on the left side of the road. I mean, not literally upside down, but you know, still I like calling it upside down land, like down there. The other, yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're not used to it, because I've watched some people like drive around in Europe and stuff, some places where they drive on the other side, and I'm just like, this is strange. I've always been undecided about if it looked really hard, or like if I had to do that, would I just get used to it in a few minutes, you know? The sun's very bright. It's like light enough in the day where it's right in my eyes, and probably blinds the camera if I kind of look over that way. least it's like my car said it was 89 degrees when I stopped at the parking lot. So there's nobody out here walking or riding, like compared to normal. I've seen a few people, almost nobody. So I have the whole trail to myself because everybody else is hiding inside or in the shade, I guess, or at least not riding a bike. Yeah, I like it when I can just, I can pretty much ride anytime here as fast as I want to mostly, but sometimes I have to slow down and go around people. It's nicer if I just don't have to bother going around people. Alright, my heart rate's recovering. My body's trying to figure out how to actually do stuff again. And much pinker. Oh, I see. Yeah, mine's blue. Okay. That'd be cool to see. Just heard something scurry off from beside me. I'm assuming probably a rabbit. $121. That seems alright for a heart rate. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of a hard time doing this cardio-wise, but my legs are having a very easy time. But that might be because, let's see, I think you were here, Fish, last time when I was saying that Beryl's sister was sick. Well, I ended up getting sick too, for like a day. Sweet. Pretty sure we all got COVID. So my my lungs are in the process of remembering how to be fully functional lungs. I think they feel like they're struggling just a little bit right now, which is why I'm not riding too hard. letting myself warm up so I don't just like gas myself out right at the beginning. Yeah, so I rode like 12 or 13 miles that day, and I felt really good. But I started feeling really, really bad that night, the night that I did the last bike stream. Yeah, so I started feeling really, really bad that night, and then I ran a fever. Started running a fever right before I went to bed, and ran a fever almost the whole night for like 7 or 8 hours. So I guess that murdered it, because then I woke up the next morning feeling fine, like I wasn't sick anymore. I was exhausted kind of the next morning from running a fever all night, and I didn't sleep good because I was doing that. But once I slept really good the night after that, then yesterday and today I felt fine, other than coughing up stuff every now and then. I think my lung, I think I wasn't sick anymore after that first day, but my lungs were a little clogged up from it. Oh, and I was kind of hoarse for one day. I started losing my voice, but then like the next day I got up that morning and it was fine, pretty much. Or after coughing some stuff up right in the morning, it was fine. I'm starting to feel good now after riding a little bit. I hadn't gotten any exercise since last time I went riding, like basically any at all. Oh, I see. Bye, Sarah. It sounds like you've been playing Beat Saber. Thank you for the lurk, and I hope you have a nice evening. Not the yeller. I'm pretty sure I got COVID in 2020, and I went hoarse for like a month and a half where I couldn't hardly talk. It was horrible. It took like literally a month and a half to get my voice all the way back. So I'm really glad this time I was basically only sick for a day and then hoarse for a day after that, and then it was fine. I'm even handling bike riding just fine. My bike, for some reason, is today. It didn't last time I rode it. It's skipping one of the gears in the back. When I shift up and down, it skips it, shifting up. Guess I need to adjust it. Yeah, Beryl's gotten COVID before, and I never got it from her. So I mostly have also dodged COVID when other people have had it around me, I guess, as far as I know. Out of the times that I think I've been around someone that had it. I don't know how I got it in 2020. I think from work. I don't know if I had it in 2020, but I got something at work like really early in 2020, like before they tested people or anything. And a bunch of my coworkers got something too, and it's like the exact same symptoms that everybody has getting COVID. And I was sick for like 2 weeks, and it was horrible. And howdy, how's it going? It's a little bit warm out here today. Hit rate and everything's still good. I think, hopefully. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go up to that wetland that I was around last time that I was being eaten by mosquitoes. It's still kind of late in the day, so I'll just not stop around it to keep from getting eaten. It's been pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going by symptoms, and I knew a lot of people that got it after that and described what it was like, and I'm just like, and really sick for 2 weeks and stuff, and I'm like, yep, that sounds exactly like what I experienced. Yeah, my day's been pretty good. How about yours? I stayed up way too late last night, but I ended up sleeping late then, and took the dog on a walk, and the girl, and then now I'm gonna do a nice bike ride. Alright, it's time to cruise down to the road. Now I'm starting to sweat. If I sit still too long, I'm just gonna like sweat to death, I think. Or sweat some. There's not really any people out here so hot, but like and it's kind of humid today, but it feels like a nice, you know, normal summer day from where I grew up. So I'm not exactly used to it being this hot anymore, but still, at least it's nostalgia. Just feels normal. Alright, I'm gonna go up the sidewalk here. I believe it says that bikes can take the sidewalk, because this bike lane that I rode last time has trees in it on the east side. A bike lane, or sidewalk on the west side. Northbound option. Okay, I'm going north. So sidewalk time. I have barely sweated a little bit. So I might just be insane, because like, you know, I can handle it being like above 100. So 89's really, I don't really have to try to handle that. Just because it was so hot in the summer. I used to work outside and mow grass and stuff when it was like, you know, almost 100. I mean, I actually think it's borderline pleasant. It's a little bit warm, but, you know, better than being cold. Yeah, I feel lucky that I can handle this kind of heat without trying much. I'll just take some time. I'm gonna take it this way now so I don't. The sidewalk seems a little thin for passing people. It's also kind of bumpy. Once I started the sidewalk, I'm like, man, that pavement is smooth. I remember it being easy riding last time. This is pretty new pavement. It's really nice and smooth. Kind of thin right here. Well, oh, one of those trees, I almost got my GoPro, or maybe it did. You have to lean your head over in the traffic if there's traffic coming. Yeah, I used to do deliveries when it was like in the summer, and like it'd be like the high might be like 98 or something, like almost 100. I hardly ever actually got up to 100, but then I'd have to go into a trailer and pick the order to bring into a store, and it's like an enclosed trailer that's sitting in a parking lot, so it would, probably be like 110 or 115 or something in said trailer, and I'd be in there for like 15 minutes. So I got really good at not dying from the heat. Great, bye, Ryan. Hope you have a nice rest of your day at work. I'll see you later. This seems like a nice trail so far. Oh, look at those nice willow trees. I like willows. They're cool looking. It's like bumpity bump. We're a bit long here. Oh, really? Dang, is I? Oh, I guess maybe from being on the train. I was gonna ask if my stream had been restarting that, dying that much, but I guess it wouldn't get delayed because my computer at home would keep it up. I don't think it accumulates delay between my phone and my PC. The way it works, it just skips stuff if it and like resyncs. I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, it cut off a little bit last time I streamed. I mean, or it just went gray for a few seconds. So I was a little worried about it. Oh, I should check also today and make sure my Velox isn't overheating. I haven't streamed with it when it's above like maybe 72 and it's like, you know, almost 90. So I have it when it's low 70. It's just fine being in an enclosed backpack, but it doesn't have any ventilation, and you know. Oh, scared the poor rabbit. And if I stop along here, I'm gonna get eaten by mosquitoes, I think. There's a swamp right over there. Wetlands, whatever. Maybe they're not swamps. There's swamps in the southeast. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that's actually considered a swamp here. Or I don't actually know if swamp's another word for the wetland, or if it's different. I was thinking about just buying a, oh, this hill. Ugh, I'm not geared. I was thinking about just buying a, like mesh backpack. I don't want to mod this one because I only have one backpack that's big enough to fit this thing in Washington with me. Okay, I was geared up way too much. So I believe I can just ride down here, and it runs into some other trails, boardwalks, and I can loop around and then run back into the trail I came up here on. Nice. I guess that probably means you're riding home. 41 Celsius. So it is running, it's running 3 degrees hotter than I've seen it run before. When it's like, probably at least 12 degrees hotter outside. So that seems fun. I'm gonna go back up here. I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes. I can't stop here. It's hazardous. Get off my legs. It's like you just get swarmed. I'm gonna go see where this goes, and then I probably will ride back down there, or I might just go back down the way I came. I don't know. I've been riding for 31 minutes. I guess I have plenty of time before it gets dark. Alright, fish. I hope you have a nice ride home. Huh. So here's the other trail that Google Maps showed. You definitely can't take bikes down that. Alright. It's time to turn around. Alright, it's time to go exploring again. Exploring with chat. I like this. There's a bridge that way. It isn't all about the Hello. I've never been on this trail. I don't know where I'm going. Also, that up there is kind of slippery. But I am. There you go. There's near wetlands, and I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes again. But how are you, Saturday vibes? I hope you're having a nice day. I'm glad it is cool to watch. So it's according to their website, you can ride bikes on all these trails. The signs just have a picture of hiking, but they don't have no bike signs, and the website says you can do bikes. So I think I am legal. Huh. I'm surprised this is muddy. Hope it doesn't get real muddy. I'm good. I was sick earlier this week, and then I felt better yesterday, but I didn't have time to go ride or get any exercise. So it's nice getting some exercise after being sick for a couple days. I'm already starting to feel much better just getting out and doing something. Big grassy area. I want to stop and read those, but it's too late in the day, and I'm gonna get eaten by mosquitoes. Maybe another time. Bike and person detour. I guess I don't want to go that way. Yeah. This is a cool place to ride. I rode up to this park I'm at earlier in the week, like the day before I got sick, or the night that I got sick, I guess. I hadn't rode all these trails though, so I'm kind of exploring. Kind of think it's fun. Yeah. Oh, there's some ducks over there. Oh, the mosquitoes found me. You can't stop at all. Like, oh, that just goes down to there, I guess. Yeah. What's here? Oh, this is the blueberry. There's like a blueberry farm here. I'm not sure what it's about, or why there's exactly one right here. Least farmer operations. We inquire about U-Pick at sales stand. Oh, is a U-Pick blueberry farm? Sorry, you probably can't see anything from the sun. I can't either. 37 minutes. So I can go a little bit further before I turn around. I'm not in danger of missing running out of daylight. Riding into the sun. Farm ditch, keep out. I'm sorry, chat, if this is blinding. I have a visor. I haven't ever tried riding straight into the sun. I don't really know what a GoPro does. If it kind of dulls with it, or if it's washing it out. This is new territory for me. Oh, I was like, what the heck is that in the water? It scared me. There's just two ducks that I scared. Oh, that got really muddy. I think I want to check out and see where exactly I'm going. See how long I can stop here before I start getting eaten by mosquitoes. Oh, you are here. Oh, that part of the trail over there is closed because they're running light rail through there. I know I saw it on the website. Which is probably why that one trail earlier had a detour sign. Oh! You can see the bridge, and you can see Rainier just sticking above the trees a little bit. That's a nice view. The bridge and the creek and Mount Rainier. It would be, yeah. I only have one mosquito on me. They're not as bad right here for some reason. Yeah, like when the sun's just, it's almost low enough now that it's not in my eyes. It's almost behind the trees. I'm quite a ways away. Depending on how long you're watching, you'll get at least some sunset views. Well, or at least be able to see the horizon lit up. Because I ride back along a lake, and it looks nice in the evening. (8:31). I'm like probably 45 minutes away. Probably should turn around in a few minutes. So it's not just like freaking dark by the time I get back. Exploring's pretty fun though. Yeah. Sun. Oh, you can ride out across the farm. I guess. It says to inquire about picking the blueberries, but it doesn't say you can't go that way. Visitor center closed. Huh. Okay, this is, oh no, this is where you get eaten by mosquitoes. I guess maybe beside this creek. Oh, what happened? I am tempted to take that side quest right there, or whatever I don't know, that other trail, but I don't know if it runs back into this for sure, and don't really want to ride all the way down there and find out it doesn't, since I don't have I might not have a lot of extra daylight left. That's for next time. I guess I'll come up here next time and do some more trails. Or I guess when I ride down this way, I'll see if it runs back in or not. Assuming it, I mean, if it's a straight trail, I should be able to guess if it's the same trail. So here, give another view of a little better one for the Grass Mountain Way. Oh, there's people with kayaks coming up the creek. It'd be fun to kayak also, but I feel like you'd get eaten by mosquitoes if you're not moving that fast. Oh, it's the boggy place again. Like almost bog in there. Hold on. 3. Fairgate. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes some of them can be rude. I mean, it's probably, I mean, their jobs are stressful too. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've seen some like that. I don't know. Especially, it seems like in small towns, you'll see some sometimes, and they'll be like just walking through, just swaggering so much. They're all definitely not like that. So, here's the, oh no, that's a different bridge. One of the other ones had ducks that were like almost under the bridge. Freaking scared me when they started flying out from under it. From like under me. Yeah, same. All the ones around here I end up running into are like really nice and polite. I've seen some in like certain towns is where I've seen them, and they're walking through and you're like, man, just like walking through not talking to anybody, but you're just like, man, what kind of ego trip are you on right now? And in other places are really nice. Things are really depend on the city. I mean, they don't pay them hardly anything. So, like, you either have to be very, just want to help out the public, or either, you know, get an ego trip or something out of it. Most of the time to be okay with, you know, working for that little pay for how dangerous the job is and stuff. So that goes back. Oh, that must be that straight trail that goes along the blueberries I was thought about going down. That must be where it runs back in. Oh, there's the parking garage they built. That's the new light rail station. And that's why the visitor center and stuff up there is closed, because they're running the tracks by it, I think, right now. Or, well, no, they opened that, so those should be done. But I think it's supposedly still closed. They could have not replaced the signs, but I think the website said it was closed. And the parking lot up there. Because I was checking, trying to make sure these were like bike legal trails. Dang. That is insane. I've never heard of a place where, like, I've seen some of the police forces around here advertising, hiring, and they don't pay anywhere close to that much. I mean, the cost of living here is not quite as much as it is where you live, but still, that is actually insane. Do you think they would get better people unless their jobs just freaking suck, like what they have to do every day or something? Oh, so that just goes up to the light rail station. I mean, that is a pretty crappy area, as far as, like, you know, probably this type of stuff they'd have to deal with. But you'd still think they'd have nicer people. That was a drop off. So that's a boat. I was planning on coming out that trail. Does it just run back in there? Maybe it does, because I guess I did ride out there last time. So I guess I did the loop I was looking at. That's a boat ramp. This is where I rode to the other day. And I rode up to here. All these bumps again. Here's the beat your arms to death part. Really? Like right in front of the police station? Dang. Well, I guess because of the heat coming off of the highway, it was nice, and because it's an interstate here, it was nice and cool down there, I guess, close to the water. And I just came up that little slope I rode up, and it just got like, what felt like 10 degrees warmer. There's a nice view of the creek there. There's not, I was eating earlier, but there's not near as many mosquitoes at this part as what I'm not getting swarmed like I was up there near the blueberry farm area. I don't think I even got one on me stopping right there. I mean, you would think that would be a safe place to leave one. Maybe they don't pay that good attention and people just like run up and cut the cables or whatever, hauling them chains really fast and just run off before they can do anything. Or, I mean, maybe they don't watch the area. You'd think so. I mean, cameras don't really stop people from stealing stuff. It's like, you might find out who stole it. But most places, unless it's whatever is worth a lot of money, they won't really go track someone down that much. Put that much effort into it, even if they can find out who it is. Oh, so it's like the same people, just over and over. Oh, I see. That is freaking whack. Yeah, sometimes I think it's bad stuff getting stolen and crap around where I live, but this place sounds crime free compared to what you're just telling us. Well, it got warm right here also, under Post Bridge. Huh. I guess it is time to head back down the road. This should be good. I'll get back about at sunset. That is insane. If the same people go there enough that you've seen them multiple times, you would think it wouldn't be very hard for them to catch them, you know, if they tried. But, I mean, who knows? It might be really hard, and they might be trying, or it might not be trying. Check to make sure this isn't running hot anymore. No, it's actually running cooler than it was earlier. Awesome. So nothing's overheating. And yeah, having a bike rack if your bike's just gonna get stolen is just like helping out the people that's stealing them. actually thinking about it, I don't want to ride on the road if it gets any darker like this either, because I've never gotten a light to put on my bike. I don't want to get ran over. No parking on pavements. Huh. This side of the road has trees overhanging too. They don't cut stuff back enough for it to not be on the bike lane. At least it's not as bad as the other side of the road. Just don't like the blackberry bushes that are hanging out. Question in the loop. Ooh. I wonder if you can ride all the way around the lake. Like on either trails or bike lanes. And I don't know if I wouldn't want to ride it around the Seattle side. I feel like I'd get ran over. People are like freaking whack over there. Like mega aggressive. At least some of them are. Alright. Trail. Oh, there's more live branches. So far I've done pretty good today. I've ridden under a lot of trees, and I've had like one that felt like it hit my helmet or GoPro or something, but nothing's grabbed the cables and tore them out of the camera yet. Oh, it's the rabbit. I'm kind of tired now. I forgot to track my mileage again. I don't know how far I've ridden. Well, just from here back is like I think 6 miles, and then however far all that up there was. Just stop here and drink the rest of my water, and then head on down. I don't know if I know what a pedometer is. I know what a speedometer is. Is a pedometer track like how far you've gone or something? Oh, okay, like, oh, therefore like walking, where it tracks how you're moving. Well, they make they make speedometers that have sensors that go on your wheel, so it just measures how many times your wheel turns around, which is really, like, you know, the most accurate way. If I remember, I just track it with my Fitbit. My Fitbit has GPS and it's more accurate than my cell phone for some reason, or at least every app I've tried on my cell phone. Yet if I'm like mountain biking, it cuts off a lot of distance. Oh, I see. You can just, I figured for walking, I was wondering how they work though. I was thinking, if those are what I'm thinking about, they kind of track distance the same way as my Fitbit tracks how many miles I've walked. Like, it can just figure out when you're taking steps, and it just guesses how far you walk, instead of like GPS. So I don't know about riding on a bike where you're not like moving up and down exactly, if it would be able to track that accurately. The stuff I've heard about, people usually either use their phones or a watch to track their riding with GPS. That kind of works okay like this for road riding. Mountain biking, I'm under trees so much that it and it kind of cuts off if you're curving a lot. It'll cut off the sharp curves, and does worse under trees also. So like, I just don't even track my mileage mountain biking because it's so inaccurate. It'll say I've ridden like half the miles that I have. Like, I can track it and look at where it showed I rode on the map, and it just shows that I cut through all the curves and stuff. But usually my Fitbit for riding on paths like this is pretty accurate. It might be like 1/10 of a mile lower than what the signs say I've ridden, but not much slower. I guess I really should get me a speedometer for my bike, or a pedometer if those work for bikes. Probably none of them are. I think those were, I saw some that were like 20 bucks or 25 when I was just searching a minute ago. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what people call bike computers and what I'm thinking about. I've had like, I would just call it a speedometer. The ones I've had, it just goes on your handlebar and it has a sensor that goes on the wheel, and it'll tell how fast you are riding. So it's a speedometer, I guess. but it'll also tell how many miles you've ridden and what your max speed is and average and stuff. I don't really remember how many functions they have to have before people start calling them computers. Probably just keep up with max speed and stuff, but I don't actually know. I don't remember. I think one of the ones I had was probably considered a bike computer. And then they make some that will track your ride also, like some Garmin ones, and you can, and it'll like upload, you can sync them to your computer, I believe, or upload your mileage and stuff to the, like a Garmin site or whatever, and it'll keep up with how much you've been riding and stuff. Kind of like if you use Strava on your phone or something. So the ones I'm thinking about, all of them have sensors on the wheel, where it just measures how many times the wheel's turned. So it's like, you know, unless you're sitting still spinning your wheel, it's really accurate for how far you've ridden. Oh, I've never had one that did the heart rate. That would be pretty cool. So I guess you must fancy ones where you wear a heart rate sensor. Oh, dang. I've looked at bike computers a few times at REI, and like, I mean, some of them are I think $400 or $500. They're like insane. Like freaking insane. Okay, that's why I kind of figured it'd probably be like that expensive. That would be really cool to have, but not for $400. If I had $400 to spend, there's a lot more stuff I'd buy before that. Oh yeah, it's kind of past sunset, but you can really see the sky lit up some. See above the lake. Some nice willow trees. Figured I'd show off the view before I keep going on. Stream still is good also. Cool. This is weird. This is, I think, where I stopped last time, and then I went and checked the VOD. It was running at really low bit rate, but right now I'm not having any problems at all with bit rate. At least not according to what it was just showing. It's strange in the same area. But I also do look and make sure. Let's see, I have full service on that phone. Well, I have full service on my phone and hotspot. So I don't know why it would have been. Maybe the power wasn't working last time or something. I think it was the same part of the trail. I might be going insane also. I should look. We were talking about bike computers. I had one at one point on my old bike. I took it off, I think, because I was going to put it on like this for my other bike. I don't know if I brought it up here with me when I moved up here or not. I should go look, because if I did, I should, unless it quit working just sitting there, I should just have to buy another battery for it. And I just use like wedge batteries, I think. And I could stick it on the bike and have something that would at least tell my speed and how many miles I rode and max speed and stuff. I need to go dig through stuff and see if that's laying around any place. I feel like I remember seeing it at some point. It's all confusing because I drove up here with most of my stuff, but like I have some bike stuff up here with me now that I just brought up last year. Like I had my old bike. I had an old mountain bike and the frame broke. So it's just sitting at my parents'. I thought about when I go down there one time trying to maybe part it out and see if I could sell the shocks and stuff. I don't know if they're really worth trying to or not. But I like, one of the times I went down there, I got some bike stuff off my bikes and stuff, and then flew up back up here with it. So it's like kind of confusing sometimes. I don't remember when I've seen stuff or what state it's in. This has been a pretty nice ride. It's just now starting to cool off enough though where it feels completely pleasant. Like I was fine earlier, but it was just a little bit warm. I'm guessing it's probably like 80 out here now instead of almost 90. I guess you can tell also too, there's more people on the trail now than there was earlier. Usually when I ride out here, by the time it gets close to dark like this, it's deserted. But I guess since it's hot today, there's like way more people out now. Really pretty out there. So I think this works good enough. I'm going to try to do a mountain biking stream again in a few days. I'll have a little bit more questionable cell phone service. Like behave like bugs. Oh, they come out at night right before it gets dark. Oh yeah. Yeah, it won't have as good a service in the forest. It really is true though. Yeah, I guess it's true. I won't have as good a service. Like right here I have pretty good service because it's like going along the interstate. I'm down an embankment from the interstate, so there's a few places where it like picks up good up there and I don't get quite as good service down on the side of the lake, but overall it's really good. But this thing seems to be really good at throttling down bitrate and stuff. It's doing good enough where I think it will handle my service out in the woods. I want to go to where we went riding too. But part of those trails I have really bad service, which is why I hadn't yet. Like as part of that, I think Verizon has like 1 bar, and I don't even know if T-Mobile picks up. So I think it would keep the stream up, but it might be really bad bitrate. But I know at least one side of the park should be good enough to be like, you know, watchable, I think. So worst case, I could just ride the like trail on one side that I know it picks up over and over. There's another nice big huge trail area also that you've never been to up here. It also has questionable cell service, but I think I'll try there one day too. No. Wait, oh, the advanced ones? Like the go off jump and kill yourself ones? I have not. I mean, other than the ones that we rode, I can't do anything above like intermediate, because the intermediate trails have I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I could go ride down the other end of the trail and keep streaming, but I don't think it can get that much. Let's see. Do they have any just single black diamonds? I guess maybe they did. There's a double black diamond, I think, or that leads from that main trail area place, and I looked at it one day to think about riding it, and it, like, you know, you have the flat trail area and the black diamond trail just goes down this hill like so steep I would have a hard time walking down it, and like it has some bumps halfway down and stuff, and I just like looked at it and was just like, well, this trail I would die. Oh, okay. So at least that one I looked at, I'm like, well, on this one, yeah, the one I looked at, I was thinking like, yep, I would just die before I got down to the bottom of the first hill. Or either get off my bike and then my bike would drag me down the hill because it's so steep I can't hardly walk it either. I guess I could try. I don't know. So there's what? Beginner, intermediate. Is there an advanced difficulty in between that and Black Diamond? I don't actually know if the trails here have them or not. The trail systems in Tennessee would have, like, I think an advanced difficulty or something. Mostly. There's I'm really comfortable on them except for a few of the light logs you have to ride over. Oh, okay. That's what I was remembering also. So it's probably not. That would be interesting to try. I could go try to do a short one that looks remotely easy and, you know, I mean, probably they wouldn't, you know, be error you had to do. So if there's like rock obstacles or trees I can't ride over, I can just push over them. And it'd be fun to try, I guess. I mean, I know it would be. My knee is probably good enough to try to do that kind of stuff now also without being too worried about hurting myself. Definitely walk it first though. Oh, like the stuff that looks hard. Or whatever. Yeah, I'll probably ride there and ride the intermediate stuff next time and see how my leg does. It handles this stuff just fine now. And then I might try a Black Diamond that day. Or if I feel like it'll be pushing it too much, I could just try one next time. Because they're not really, the trails I ride here aren't really hard compared to, oh, yeah. I mean, I'm really bad about not doing that. I am really bad at going over stuff and not committing enough, and you know, sometimes I tell myself I really want to do these obstacles, but my brain cares way more about not killing myself than it cares at all about if I ever get over an obstacle. So yeah. So I'm really bad at being like, all right, I'm gonna do this today, and then I get, you know, halfway over it or almost up to it, and my brain's like, oh heck no, you're not. You're gonna kill yourself. And then I just stop, or, you know, like those jumps, I'll just end up not going fast enough and not getting any error instead of trying to get error because I'm too worried about, you know, I'm not good at going over jumps and not going over handlebars. Yeah. Anyways, it was really fun. I had a fun ride. I hope you guys had a nice time watching. Almost an hour and a half, so it's a pretty decent ride too. I mean, I've been probably here talking for 5 minutes, but still. Or guess I could see who I could find to raid. Oh, fish. I've learned since last time when I was trying to find someone to raid, the Twitch app has a button you can click to raid people, and it shows all the people you're following. And if you want to raid one of them, you just click on their channel then, and then click a raid button, and you don't even have to type the name in or anything. So I was saying last time it was hard to type in names on mobile and stuff. Well, you don't have to, I guess, if you're... Ooh, like tonight? Like... Or I guess you probably figure tomorrow. I was thinking like maybe it gets dark since that's so much further south, like later, where you have time to ride. Yeah, so I just went there and I just clicked on Madcap. Like, you can probably see it. It has it selected, and then it comes up with a start raid thing down at the bottom, and you can just hit like start raid. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to ride anymore now. I wouldn't mind riding more, but I think if it gets much darker, the GoPro won't actually show. Really? Oh, wait. I guess it would. Because I guess I've said because it's so much further south, but I guess in the summer it gets dark later here, since it's north. Because it gets dark earlier in the winter. Because, like, it doesn't get dark until, like... Oh, okay. I think sunset here was 9:08. But it takes, like, another hour for the sky to get really dark. Like, yesterday, we went and watched fireworks, and they started at 10:05. And the horizon, we were looking like towards west to watch them, and the horizon was still like lit up, like from the sun. You could, I mean, it was dark enough where you could see the fireworks, but it like wasn't close to being completely dark. Because I've never lived someplace like right on the ocean. Normally there's mountains and stuff that block the sun west of where I've lived. So I am not used to that, about it won't get completely dark until like an hour after sunset. I'm more used to like there's sunset and then like 20 minutes. Dang. That is, because it just set, I think I looked earlier tonight, or either maybe it was yesterday, and the sunset was 9:08 here. So it gets dark way earlier there. Oh, man, that's depressing sounding. I like it staying light until 10 p.m. I hate it here in the winter when it gets dark at like 4:30 p.m. Like if you have a normal day job, it's dark by the time before you get off work. It's extremely depressing. Oh. Well, dang, and I could still, like, see how to ride around easy. Oh, that it gets dark that time? Alright, I guess I should stop. I could probably sit here for longer and talk, but I guess I should go ahead and stop and head home instead of just sitting on the side of the trail. But good night, fish, and everyone else. Today's Friday, isn't it? I'm all screwed up from this week, being sick and all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I'll stream in the next 2 days any or not, since Beryl is off work. But I'll at least stream Monday if I don't before then. Oh, and I guess I'll maybe see you Sunday night too, if we do like movie night or whatever. Yep, good night, fish, and everyone else. I'm gonna raid Madcap. I'm gonna hit this start raid button and see if it like counts down or if it just instantly raids. Oh, it started a countdown. No, that canceled it. I don't want to cancel it. It looks like I have to wait for it to count down, but I can't make it go early. That's interesting. Well, that's fine. That gives me time to actually pull up the stream. And then when I see in his chat that I rated, I'll know that it's the countdown's over. Oh goodness. Yeah, good night everyone. It's a nice stream. I feel much better. It's nice getting exercise. I'm just waiting for the raid to go. now, I guess. I hope I didn't cancel it. Yeah. Hope you have a good night. Raid complete. Oh, it tells me. Oh, it said that right before it came through.